So what you're working on now is partially, I think, in the same space of kind of democratizing that access to insider knowledge about how to build a company. So tell us about Startupy.
Yeah, so I would say I've spent, I would say, the last like sort of decade of my life investing, building, writing, and thinking about startups and the future of the internet. And I'm a voracious consumer of content, and I think that, I'll always angel invest and I'll always, I'll continue to be an investor. But the problem that I truly came across and that I realized I'm very passionate about is this idea that our kind of the structure of how we consume information is not really conducive to long-term thinking. It's not really conducive to solving real problems. I always, I've always been inspired by Marshall McLuhan's work. He wrote a book called Understanding Media, and the core premise is that tools shape our thoughts, and the tools that we have today, that Twitter and newspapers, they sort of dictate not only how we consume, but actually what we consume. Because, for example, on Twitter, based on the structure, nothing has to be remembered. It's all ephemeral. It's all about rewarding sort of the present and what's happening in the moment. And what ends up happening is that we are stripped of context. Our thinking becomes less hierarchical, less associative and more hierarchical. And so I'm a believer that we need more tools for better thinking and for better coordination of ideas. And so that's truly like the insight that led to Startupy, which is a community-powered database of startup knowledge. So we are building a collective intelligence tool where we are kind of mapping insights. And, we like to say that we kind of, we present them the way that you think, which is in a way that is associative, so that you can go down like context-rich pathways as opposed to just, like the next kind of dopamine hit based on, these casino-like interfaces that we've grown accustomed to.